Greetings, badasses. My name is Julia. This is the fucking yoga company. Oh, all of the yoga for the rest of us. All of the benefits. None of the bullshit. Oh, there's plenty of bullshit here. Just doesn't have anything to do with yoga or fitness. Let us go to... I am going to go to morning yoga, morning energy, morning groove, whatever the fuck I'm calling it nowadays. I don't even know. And we're going to Morning Groove C. I'll put this link in the video description. The THEEFFING yoga on Spotify. If you're into that, I understand that is problematic. I don't have a better solution for shit right now. So today is Morning Groove Yoga. I am working on getting back into a practice. Ooh. So listen. You do what you can do, right? We are all of us dealing with our lives, which, depending on factors, can be complicated. We're all dealing with the world, which is, complicated. And we're all trying to find our way. Some of us are trying to find our way towards making things better, but that is also complicated. So I'm just going to focus on what I can do here, which is get my ass on the mat. Comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Staff pose. I've got my sit bones on the edge of this blanket, which helps tilt my pelvic cradle, kind of take some of the relief off the tug of my low back and the back of my hamstrings. You could tuck a pillow or a blanket, towel, something underneath the back of your knees, if that would help take that pressure off. One leg out, one leg in, modified Z-sit. Notice my heel is not tucked up into my pubic bone. My shin is in parallel with the edge of the mat. That's, find the angle that works for you, but that is, I think, a pretty forgiving angle. And you control the strength of this stretch on the extended leg by changing the angle of that leg. So the closer into the foot, it's going to be a little lighter stretch. The further away you go, you're going to start feeling that adductor, maybe a little hip flexor. If you're tight, maybe into the calves. I find that to be pretty accessible position. Or you can sit in pleasant seated pose. This is not crisscross applesauce, nor is this fucking lotus pose. This is This is both legs in parallel on the mat. Sorry. It wasn't a spider. You would have seen me fly off the mat. Oh gosh. Okay. Back to focus. Both legs in parallel on the mat. Both my feet are on the ground. If your knees are really high in this position, you can change to one of the other positions. You don't have to feel obligated. This is a lot of hip work for me. But you could also just rest your legs on a pillow or a blanket, right? So that you can relax into this pose. You can start to grow, build, increase your external rotational mobility that way. Listen to your body. Please be comfortable as you possibly can. Comfortably uncomfortable as my very first cycle instructor, the very first cycle class I ever took, used to use that phrase, comfortably uncomfortable. So, pulling our attention and awareness from the external to the internal, taking a scan of the body, checking in, state and quality of the physical form. How are you doing? What have you been doing? This is my Monday. So, although I don't really have a weekend. When you work for yourself, you just work all the time. And I've been doing a lot of yard work. I have spent most of the spring focused on other things. And I'm finally getting our quote unquote yard under control. So that's what I've been working on. And I'm sore. I mean, in a good way, right? But sore nonetheless. Pulling your attention and awareness from the external. Nope, we did that already. So I don't know how you're feeling. Pulling that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking. What's going on in your world? What are you focused on? What is crowding into your awareness? What are you spending time arguing with in your brain? There's a to-do list. There are imaginary people to argue with. There are concerns and worries and all the things. There's noise. We want to push all of those things off to the side and create a nice, clear, open field of thought for the practice. And we'll take that silence into the awareness of our breath. Traditionally in yoga, we breathe into and out of our noses. And that might be a struggle for you. Depending on, it's dry. You might be having allergies. You might be getting over virus. I don't know. But, pulling attention and awareness into that breath. And let's just notice how we are breathing. We are going to slowly increase the length of our breath, and I'd like you to work to match the length of inhale to the length of exhale, and work creating a rhythm of breath that will. I will ask you to return to. That bullshit is going to creep into your brain. You're going to start thinking of things. Once you start making room in your thoughts to focus on the body and the breath, that noise wants to creep in. And so it happens. And so each time you find yourself kind of allowing that noise to intrude into what we're doing here on the mat, just take a moment and pull yourself back through the breath and then back onto the mat. Wherever you are at with that balance of breath, let's exhale all the air out of the lungs. Nice, strong reach of the ceiling. Reaching. And exhaling. I will tell you this. I'm going to start a fight. Am I? I don't know. I just noticed an ad for a yoga company, a yoga person who has conscripted or is like the none of the bullshit thing. So I might have to push back on that a little bit. I don't know. I've been doing this a long time, but we'll see. Lateral extension. So watch out for the fakers. Believe me, I skulked her out. I don't like her posing cues, but oh man, nice big inhale. Reaching. Inhaling and exhaling. So tight. Nice big sweep up to the ceiling. Let's go ahead and take our forward fold. We're going to rest our forearms on our knees. Calves, resting our weight on our forearms, knees, calves, ankles, blocker floor. I'm going to go knees. Tuck the chin, wiggle the toes, relax the tension out of the feet. Walking our hands back, nice lovely stretch up to the ceiling. We're releasing the hands down to the hips, bowing the chin forward, taking a tilt of the ear over to one side. Releasing the chin forward and taking the tilt of the ear over to the other side. Slowly taking that nice, lovely stretch. Move through the full articulation. I mean, you're going to anyway, right? Of the forward fold, but notice that stretch there and feeling the bow and this stretch here. Releasing the chin forward. Let's trace the fingertips around the front of the body, slowly stacking cervical spine. Now, if you're sitting in staff pose, stay right there. If you are in one of the other two positions, we're going to change the cross the legs. Ooh, I'm feeling my knees. That, let's see, if I'm feeling my knees, what is that? That is quad tightness and hamstring tightness. Maybe a little IT band. Oh, I feel the foam roller is going to be, this hip right there. Nice big inhale up. What are we doing? I'm going to cactus squeeze it for reaching for that sweep. I'm not quite sure where we're going today. Reach it out. It's always hips. It's always hips, man. Hips and lats. Squeeze those elbows back. Exhaling, scooping the body into a C curve. Reaching forward with the fingers, pushing back with the belly. Inhaling up, feeling that stretch all the way up. Oh, I did that tracing the fingertips down and taking our forward fold. Sorry, I did that 5-minute fix the other day and the sound quality was terrible. I'm going to try and fix that. Walking hands back. Wow, I could sit like that for a real long time. I'll do a 5-minute fix on the hips maybe. Taking the hands down to the hips, speaking of them. Oh, well, it's the glutes really. Bowing the chin, taking a tilt of the ear over. Drop those shoulders a little closer to the ground and then maybe rock those elbows back a little bit. Yeah, you feeling? You picking up what I'm putting down? Tilt, 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 tilt. Shoulders and hips, I think we'll work on today. Bowing the chin forward, taking the fingers around the front of the body, slowly stacking cervical spine. Let's move to hands and knees. So let's think, I got to think about, I'm taking a minute to think about hips and shoulders. So some lateral work, maybe some gentle plow pose, and by shoulders, I mean shoulder girdle. So the teres minor, the subscap, part latissimus dorsi, delts, pecs. So it's chest. It's chest work as well. Sorry, I had these blocks out. Oh, well, we'll use those later. Or maybe we'll use the foam roller. All right. I sort of know where I'm going with this. Oof. Whoo. Crampy. 2 hands, fist width side by side. 1 knee to either side of the hands. I'm grabbing this block to place between my ankles. That helps keep your ankles lined up with your knees instead of mine want to roll in. I have tight hip flexors, so my toes want to roll in. It's going to help it helps your alignment in a gentle way. All right. Heels of the hands out in front of your shoulders. Soften the elbows. Shrug the shoulders down. Scoop the belly flat back. Inhaling at center. And tucking the chin, taking the forearms down, scooping the belly, drop back and drawing back into the hips, little rock side to side. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, make some fists. Inhaling forward. And exhaling, tucking the chin, taking the forearms down, scooping the belly, drawing back into the fold. Inhaling forward. And exhaling, tucking the chin, taking the forearms down, scooping the belly, drawing back into the fold. Inhaling forward. What the fuck, lean. And what the fuck, lean. We're going to do that 2 more times. Ooh, yeah, hips. And by hip, I mean hip girdle. So glute med, glute minor, hip flexors, transverse abdominis. One more time in both directions. Inhaling, let's angry cat tuck it. Inhale to flat back and Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, little scoop of the belly, draw back into the hips, little rock side to side, wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, make some fists. Inhaling forward, what the fuck, lean. One more time, just because that feels really good. Inhaling to center, angry cat tuck. Inhale forward, tuck the toes, and just take the press back. Now you press back where you're comfortable. I want to get a pretty deep stretch into my feet. You could work up to it. You could go gentle. You can come down to the forearms. Take some early pressure off of the wrists and hands. We're just getting going. I'm just getting going. Inhaling forward, tuck the toes flat. And now I'm going to take a nice big reach on up. And exhale. I'm just going to wrap that hand around to touch the shoulder. Inhaling up. And coming on back. I'm going to switch. Reaching on up. Oh, soften that supporting arm. Reaching up and coming to center. Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, draw back into the fold. All right. I want you to widen up your elbows a little bit and press into the mat. And now draw back and feel that stretch around the shoulder. I'm feeling it I'm feeling it in delts. I'm feeling it in triceps. That's my radial nerve impingement. Bend the elbow, come forward a little bit, rock to one side. Rock back. We come forward, right? So we've putting our arms into cactus, and then I'm just rocking my chest to one side. That's into my elbow. Ooh. Rocking back. Inhaling forward. What the fuck, lean. What the fuck, lean? Angry cat tuck. This is all about the space from right above the waistband to the tail, to the sit bones. Oh, this fucking radial nerve. Inhaling forward, pressing into the feet. Coming on forward, I'm going to lift that left arm. Reach it up, reach it up, reach it up. Tuck the back of the hand to the hip. Wrap it around. Reach on up. Wrap it around to touch the opposite side. Lengthen it up. Oh, I know where. Big reach. Tuck that hand. Turn it palm up. Sorry, I didn't cue this very well on the other side. Tuck it somewhere along the hip. Reach on up. Wrap it around. Plant the hands. We're tucking toes to come on up. Now we're calf stretching. Pushing down into one heel. Soften the elbows. Shrug the shoulders. Oh. Bring it on down. Can you hear my creaking and popping? Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin. Take the scoop of the tailbone, scoop of the belly. Also, I'm sweating. Oh. Hot flash. All right. Open up those elbows. Turn the thumbs to the ceiling now. And now I'm rocking, and I'm not rocking into the chest. I'm going to roll the weight into my right hand. So I'm leaning here. And then I'm going to do the same. Ooh, I got to go slow on this side. Over here. Inhaling forward. Woo! What the fuck, lean? Sorry about that yell. That could be a 5-minute fix, too. Maybe I should write some of this shit down. Angry cat tuck. Flat back, tuck the toes, press into the feet. Coming forward and press into calf stretch. Now, I've deleted the thread the needle, which is what we were doing before. Now I'm going to glance forward and walk up. I'm going to find my block. Soften the knees, a little forward, right? I want ankles, knees, and hips in alignment here. So we are going to work taking the elbows to knees, scoop the belly. I'm going to adjust all of the bits and bobs. Big cactus squeeze. I'm going to go into lateral extension, excuse me. Inhaling up, cactus squeeze, soften the knees. Big lateral extension. Oh. Inhaling up, we're going to head to forward folding chair. So I'm going to sit back. This is an extension of our angry cat. Taking the block, moving my hands to the block. I'm going to come out here to as much as of a half fold, right? or a half lift as we can get, almost 90 degrees. My right hand is going to stay on the block, soft in the elbow, soft in the knees. I'm going to bend the right knee, twist up, and lengthen that arm. So this is a hip shoulder combo. Oh, drop that hand back and wrap it around. Roll forward. Take a little bow. Unwind. Bend the knees. Lengthen it up. Left hand's going to take the block. Bend the left knee. Reach on up. And now reach that arm up. Turn that arm out and wrap. Roll the belly button to parallel or toward the floor. Unwind. Take a fold. I'm going to grab a drink of water. Woo! Should have filled that up. Nice big reach on up. Ooh. Cactus squeeze. Right into our lateral extension. So my right shoulder is so tight, I'm not getting any hip stretch out of that right side. Inhaling up to come down. Forward folding chair. Tuck the palms underneath the balls of the feet. Arch up, but I want you to pull a little on the shoulders. Release. Come forward to the block. Right hand. Soft in the elbows, soft in the knees. The right knee is going to bend. I'm going to reach up. I'm going to reach over. I'm going to rotate back. Turn your body toward the mat. Take a little fold here. Unwind. Lengthen up. Left leg is going to lift up and out. Bend the knee, rock and roll the ankle. Come on down. Let's take a little forward fold here. Take your forward folding chair. Fingertips and palms under the feet. Unwind. Come on forward. Left hand. Soft in the elbow. Bend the left knee. Reach on up. Here's where I'm so tight in my shoulder here. Drop that shoulder blade down. I'm not really getting any stretch out of that hip. Rock that arm back. Turn the belly button down. Oh, take a fold. Unwind that arm. Come on up to the hands. Right leg's going to lift. Stay out of that hip. I'm soft in this knee. Ooh. Those are adductors. Those are tight, tight adductors. Bring that knee down. Foot down. The whole leg. Let's just bring the whole leg down. And take a forward fold. Elbows to knees. So we're going to add some arm work. I'm just trying to figure out where my transition is going to go. Nice big reach on up. Oh, yeah. Squeezing back for cactus squeeze. I'm just going to go right over to my lateral extension. Okay, I'm going to rotate down. That right hand is going to reach towards the left arm somewhere and just touch fingertips there. Inhaling up. Come on up to center. Cactus squeeze. Reaching on over. Take it down. Reach on up. Oh. Ooh. I gotta grab another drink of water. Hot and dry. Okay, soften the knees. We're gonna forward folding chair. Tuck those fingertips underneath the feet. Draw the body up. Push down into the feet. Oh. Unwind it. Whew. Right hand to the center of that block. Rotate up. Bring that arm a little bit further over. Rotate back. Drop your elbow, drop your shoulder, turn the belly forward. Take the bow. Unwind. Come on up. Left leg's going to lift. Rock and roll. We're going to slowly stretch back. Take the knee to the mat. Ekapada Ustrasana. So we're working a little multitasking here. It's shoulders and hips. Whoo. Lengthen back. Little hamstring stretch here. All right, we're going to step forward and press up. So bring the right foot back a little bit. Tuck the left foot. And step it up. Forward fold. Forward folding chair. Take the hands under the feet. Push into the heels of the hands. Draw the body up. Relax the arms. Relax the neck. Oh. Come on up. Left hand to the block. Bend the knee. Rotate up. Reach that arm. Tuck that shoulder blade down. Just relax the neck. Reach that arm back. Drop your elbow and shoulder away from the ear. Take your fold. Unwind. Right leg lift. Step back. Knee to the mat. I'm going to worm my left foot forward and press into my hip. And lengthen down. Big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. I'm going to press forward in this hip. I didn't hold that one, I think, as long as I should have. All right, I'm going to bring my left foot back a skosh, tucking this back foot, stepping forward, forward folding. Elbows to knees. Stretching up. Coming on down. All right, I'm going to grab a drink. We're going to shift gears because we're going to do some lateral upper body work. It's kind of a weird transition, I know. And we're going to do some hip work. So I'm going to move the blocks. Moving my blanket. I know this is a weird transition. It's not smooth. It's not like smooth jazz. But we're going to do it. I'm going to grab a strap to help me. Tight hips, tight legs. we're going to work some upper body adjustments. Then we're going to do some hip work, reclined, a fixed position, and then we'll cool down. I want to do some work on our chest. Now, if you have a bolster, if you have a blanket to roll up like a burrito, Daylin, I know you like to do that. If you have a foam roller, you could do that. Oh, I just noticed that that black foam roller is longer than my purple foam roller. Interesting. That seems weird. You could use a block. You could use a blanket. I'm just going to do a couple things here first, though. So let's come on down to our backs. I'm going to move my purple block out. Take a minute in cactus. Just feel that stretch. That's how tight I am. That we're just laying flat on this mat and I'm feeling that stretch. I'm feeling it in biceps, up the delts, in the pecs. It's tight, tight, tight upper body, tight hip. All right, little rock side to side. Oof, my low back too. That's what happens. We work out tension in one part of our body and we start to then notice it in the other parts of our body. All right, so we're going to go right side first. So I'm going to heel toe my feet to the left. And I'm already feeling that up my hip, into my transverse abdominis, into the QLs. Ooh, latissimus dorsi. All right, I'm going to tilt my body and worm my shoulder over to the left as well, reaching my left hand down toward my left foot. And now I want you to reach your right arm up over that head. I'm holding here. That's your teres minor. I want you to let that arm sweep down. Take a cactus squeeze. Just squeeze that elbow toward your rib cage. And now reach, 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 reach. Oh, this is where the strap would have been. If you wanted to loop a strap around your foot and you could walk your hand down that strap. I didn't cue this. Squeeze down. So my palm of my hand is staying aimed toward the ceiling. I'm just sliding the back of my hand up and over. Trying to keep my elbow on the mat. Actually, I just noticed that I curled that up. Coming on down, squeeze this elbow. And reach on up. And we're going to unwind. I'm going to unwind. I'm going to move my upper body back to center. I'm going to unhook my right leg and move my lower body back to center. That's a lot. Big release. Move the feet towards the right. Just walk them over. Now I'm going to take my left foot. Oh, am I? Yes, I am. I'm going to hook it over my right hip, ankle. So I'm feeling that immediately. Like quad, IT band, hip flexor, piriformis. Whew. And now I'm going to worm. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm giving myself a cramp. I gotta breathe for a second. I'm getting a massive cramp in my transverse abdominis on my right side. That's surprising for me. All right. Surprising to me. Draw the elbow back, squeeze the elbow toward the hips. I'm not as far over on this side, and then reach that arm over. Oh, right there and right here. Oh. Hips and shoulders. Squeeze down. And up. draw down. I'm not feeling it as much here as I am there. Oh, my eyes are watering. And down. Woo! All right, I'm gonna unwind. Oh, all righty dokey. Oh, bringing my feet up, taking the big toes. I am really getting a big heat release in those hips. That's crazy. Arms out of cactus. Sorry. It surprises even me. Look what I love fucking yoga. Come on. Taking those knees over, windshield wiper sweep. Oh. Inhaling up and exhaling. Oh, I'll do a 5-minute fix on hips. I got to figure out how to make the sound better. And inhaling up. I will dedicate that one to Q. It was Q's idea, the 5-minute fixes. Props. That is some quad. That is, whoo. We're going to do one more just to work some hip. I'm releasing out of hips into quads right there. Oh, man. And one more time. Woo. And heel toe it back. Oh. Just taking a minute because I chihuahua. All right. Right ankle over left knee. We're going to come into a figure 4. Oh. That is hamstring. That is IT. That is this quad. Chihuahua. And release. All right, left ankle over right knee. I'm actually going to take a little external rotation here. This one feels very tight. I should have probably done it on the other side as well. It just didn't feel as tight. And draw on up. Unclench the teeth, relax the face, tuck the chin a little. This right here. Oh. All right, bring the knees up. Give them a squeeze. Take those knees out. Oh. Adductors. Say hello to adductors. All right, bring those knees in. I'm going to take fingertips to the back of the knees. I need a drink of water. I want to give you a minute if you want to add something, a layer, blanket. It's so dry. You guys got to hydrate. We are here officially in a drought. They just declared that. I think none of us really needed official notification. Just saying. Final relaxation, Shavasana. You can take full Shavasana. This is morning groove yoga. I want to keep my energy up a little bit. I'm going to keep feet on the floor, knees at the ceiling, palms out, facing up, arms toward your side, right? You can go full Shavasana, tuck your something behind your knees. That works. I'm going feet on the floor. Whew. Knees to the ceiling. Arms, I'm going to go arms in cactus. If you're gestating a human being fully and completely on your own, with complete access to reproductive rights. Well, regardless, I mean, I hope you have access to reproductive rights, is what I'm saying. Lay on whatever side you're allowed to lay on, pillow between your knees, arm draped over another pillow. Support your head. I'm going to take some tennis balls. I'm working with the large tennis balls. I'm going to work these QLs. Ugh. So I'm just going to take some gentle. If you have a foam roller, you could do this. You could roll up a towel. If you have a bath mat, not a bath mat, a bath sheet, kind of a bigger, thicker towel. I'm just going to let my tailbone hang. I'm pushing into. This is insertion of transverse abdominis into pelvic cradle and the QLs that come up from there. You can take seated meditation. Pulling your attention and awareness into the state and quality of your eyebrows. Notice the eyes, the cheeks, the tongue, the teeth. Unclench the jaw. Give me a little shake of the head, no. A little roll of the shoulders. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, and then let the upper body rest. Notice the length of spine between the shoulder blades and follow it down through the ribs. Lift the hips, let the hips relax, feeling heavy and supported by the mat. Give me a stretch of the leg. Oh gosh, oh gosh. And then relax that out. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Give me a stretch of the other leg. Oh, gosh, 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 gosh. And stretch that one out. Oh. All right. Bring that attention and awareness into the space and quality of your thinking and clear the mind. There might be some things creeping into your awareness. I want you to let those things go on by. Let the breath go. And be silent for a few minutes here. Just give me anytime something tries to creep into your awareness, I want you to let it slide right on by. Take some deeper breaths in. Now, if you have time, you can stay here for a little bit longer. Otherwise, we're going to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, big inhales in, big sighing exhales. Reaching those arms out to the side and take a big wine glass shape. Oh, listen. You can make that a Y shape. It's up to you. Bringing a knee up and in. Rock and roll those feet and toes. Bring the other knee in. Little rock from side to side. Rolling all the way over to one side. I'm going to slowly ease my upper body off the mat. Coming on back into comfortable seated position. Whatever that looks like for you. Might be different. I'm going into modified Z-sit, pulling that attention and awareness from the external. I'm sorry. Nope. I want to check in with my state and quality of my physical form. That's what I want to do. Woo! You know, it's a good yoga flow when my brain just kind of shuts off. Excuse me. You might be feeling something new. You might be feeling different. I hope you are. That is progress, even if you're experiencing some tightness or tension. You know, we never stop moving. So we should never stop easing. Pulling that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your breath and notice. How does it feel to breathe? We don't really pay attention to it. We take it for granted. But it is one of our most important primary functions. And then moving our attention and awareness into the state and quality of our thinking and check in. What's going on? You know, now's the time where we get to direct our day. And there might be some things that you're obligated to do. Those were choices, right? We chose to fill our day with things. You might have an appointment. You might have groceries. You might have a job. Those are all choices we make. Do things happen to us that are outside of our control? Of course. Right? But many of the things, several of the things, that's a better descriptor, that we sometimes forget we have choice, that we have the power, that we made that choice, right? Don't just happen to us. So be mindful of that. And you get to choose, right? You get to organize those things in a way that will help you get through your day more comfortably. Don't let it avalanche down on you at once. Blinking eyes open, releasing practice, taking a moment to honor your body for doing what you asked it to do today, and all the hard work it does to get you from one end of the week to the other. Thank you for tuning in to the fucking yoga company. Remember, we were the none of the bullshit people first. Me, I was. There's no we. Fuck. Letting that go. My name is Julia. This is the fucking yoga company. Yoga for the rest of us. All of the benefits. None of the bullshit. We were the first. None of the bullshits. TM. I should probably have. That's what I should have done. Maybe. Then I might have it. I don't know. All we can strive to do is to be better. Grace and kindness, motherfuckers.